All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Got a little pig shot for my brother here. Just made it. Sausage wrapped in bacon with jalapeno and cream cheese on top. Looks good. Delicious. But today, wanted to show you guys how to properly season a wood cutting board. This cutting board is made by my uncle. He was in high school as a wedding gift to my parents. And as you can see, it has been loved many years. I'm not going to sand it or anything. This is just how it's been. It's been sitting out in the sun, drying off completely. You can see we've even used the backside a little bit sometimes. But what you're going to need, basically just your cutting board, obviously. Booze block mineral oil. This is going to penetrate deeply into the wood. And it's going to create like a safe barrier so that no excess moisture gets in it. It's going to hydrate the wood, keep it hydrated for a long period of time. I'd say if you use it, depends on how frequently you use it, but I say, once a month is a good rule of thumb, or, every 6, 7 times that you use your cutting board. Depends on how frequently you use it, but I'd say rule of thumb is once a month. You can buy this from Booze Block. This and this wax. Funny story about this wax in a second. You can buy them both on Amazon for like $30. Um, this wax is what we're going to use to seal it. This is just, again, some mineral wax. Just, you can even use, I believe, petroleum jelly. I think it's the same thing, almost. But this wax is going to seal it really good so that, if you cut any pieces of wood, they're going to be absorbed in this and be very minute. But this is a good, this is, Booze Block has been around for, I think, a century now. I think they've been making wooden, they make wooden tables. They make just custom, blocks, like all kinds of really custom, high-end quality, good stuff made here in America. This is really good stuff. So we're just going to apply some of this, just a decent amount. I think that's pretty good. And you can see it already starting to penetrate that oil. We're going to take a little napkin right here. And we're just going to slide it across. Let it get into the cracks. Get into this little ridge that we got here for any juice. And just use it all up. Use it all up. And you can already tell, immediately, look at that color difference. Just looks like a happy cutting board. Get the edges. We want all of it completely sealed, saturated. We don't just want the top. We don't just want the backside. We want the whole thing to be nice and hydrated. A little bit more on the backside here. There we go. Immediate color change. Go with the grain and against the grain. Since we got some cuts in here and whatnot. That's pretty good. That's looking pretty good to me. Now what you want to do is you want to let this dry, penetrate into this wood overnight before you put the wax on to seal it. Don't know the science behind it, but that's what they recommend. So we're going to let this sit, and then later, it's probably going to dry out quicker out here, but later we'll put some of the wax on it and fully seal it completely. All right, guys, so we're back. It has been a few days since we used our Booze Block mineral oil on this custom-made cutting board that my uncle made. So let's go ahead and get some of this Booze Block board wax and put it on this bad boy. Seal it up. I think that's probably a nice amount right there. Just spread it around. Spread it around everywhere. Try to get it in all the cracks and crevices, some deep gashes that you have. I got a really bad one right there. I'm going to try and seal that up. We're going to get it down this ridge. Since this is a small cutting board, and because it's my personal cutting board, I am going to do just the edges, like the border. You don't have to. You can really only just do the top if you want, but it's really going to help the whole board, and since it's been so dang long, to do the whole, literally the whole entire thing. So yeah, just want to get all that in there. I'll have a little bit of paper towel marks, but nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. Get it in there good. And I'm just going to do the edges a little bit. Really don't even need to add any more wax. Already got enough. This will make your cutting board last. I mean, this thing's already lasted 20 years. I mean, wow, look at that. Already looks so much better. And every time you do this, it will just keep getting a darker, richer, more beautiful color look to it. If it gets really bad like this, I probably should have sanded it down. But I'm not going to. I mean, I've literally seen butcher boards and blocks at butcher shops where it is like carved in where they would stand and continuously just work, day after day. And those with the vertical grain, those boards will last a lot longer and they can literally last you generations. I know they're expensive, but they can last generations. I've literally seen them. So there we go. I am going to do a little bit on the back side because it's my cutting board and why not? Well, it's my parents' cutting board. I saw that it has been neglected over the years, so I want to show it some love. So there we go. And that is how it is done. There we go. Beautiful cutting board that is now ready for another 20 years of use. Thank you guys for watching. If you like more videos like this, like, subscribe, follow. Going to be doing a lot more just stuff like this. Not always barbecue videos, sometimes just helpful tips and tricks. So thank you guys for watching.